Hi, Assalamualaikum. We will start the presentation with the definition of outdoor recreation and land-based tourism. First, what is outdoor recreation? Outdoor recreation is the leisure activities that take place in a natural setting and benefits the body, mind, and spirits. Then, what is land-based tourism? The land-based adventure tourism are those activities which are done on land, mountains, snow, ice, and rock, such as camping, climbing, hiking, and flying fox. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Wanuenda binti Wan Hamdi and I will present about itinerary. So, on day 1, we will embark on a outdoor activity in Agro Resort City Terengganu and meeting up at 8 a.m. for an introduction and ice-breaking session. To know each other and the instructor there, also divide the group. At 8 a.m., we go for safety briefing and then walk approximately some miles to our base camp, where we will set up camp at there. We go for a Zohor prayer and lunch at 12 noon. Then, 2:30 p.m., we proceed to do some creative games such as ping pong game and team make game, and we also have a tea time. At 5 p.m., we do a theory of first aid such as CPR and basic wound care. Then we have a leisure time to Maghrib prayer and supper at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m. until 11:30 p.m. Before rest, we do a planning night control management where all the participants will be partnered up and stay up to control the campsite, follow the time that has been divided. On day 2, we done our subuh prayer and breakfast at 8 a.m. Then we will include a briefing theory of water activities such as kayak and do a practical of water activities such as water confidence and water rafting. At 12 noon, we go for a Zuhur prayer and lunch. Then we have some time to wash up. Then we will return to the base camp at 2:30 p.m. for compass theory, which is we learn about orienteering. After that, we have a tea time at 5 p.m., followed with practical orienteering, then go for Maghrib prayer at 7 p.m. At next session, we do some high ropes activity theory to be ready for tomorrow practical and proceed to night walk activity, then we go for rest. And then on day 3, after subuh prayer and breakfast, we do a practical of high ropes activities such as flying forts, and then rest at 12 noon to do Zuhur prayer and lunch. Continue at 5 p.m. to preparation for cultural night and stop a while at 7 p.m. to do Maghrib prayer and supper. At 8 p.m. until 11:30 p.m., we go for cultural night as a memorial activity in last night, and then rest. On the last day, on day 4, after breakfast and subuh prayer at 7 a.m., we do a theory test, then we will pick up, cleaning up site and conclude the activity by 2:30 p.m. And then we go home.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ali Fadmir Rusdan and my number metric is S62200. Today I want to brief about the activities that we do in our session. The first activities is camping. Before we head out on our camping adventure, let's go over some important points. The first is keep the campsite clean and respect nature. Prioritize safety by following campground rules and practicing fire safety. Then be considerate of fellow campers by keeping noise level down and maintaining cleanliness. Then be prepared for emergencies by carrying necessary equipment and informing someone of your plans. Then I want to talk about the water activity, which is have a water confident, kayak and water rafting. Okay, the first important point is safety first. By wear a proper safety gear such as helmet and life jacket for the water activity and listen to instruction from our guides. Stay away of potential hazard and current in the water. And then we need to respect the environment to keep the water clean by avoiding littering and pollution. Be mindful of sensitive area and wildlife habitats and avoid disturbing or harming them. Then we need to consideration for others by follow water activity etiquette, yield to other watercraft when necessary, and maintain a safe distance by keep noise level to minimum to create a pleasant experience for everyone. And be prepared to carry essential safety equipment such as whistle and first aid kits in case of emergency. Familiarize yourself with basic water rescue technique and know how to use the equipment properly. Communication and planning need to be important for inform someone about your water activity plan, including your intended route and estimate return time. This is crucial for safety and can help in any case and in case of any unforeseen circumstance. Then we will talk about the night walk. We need to stick together as a group, use flashlight and headlamp for visibility and stay on well-lit paths. Be cautious of any obstacle on the ground and be aware of your surrounding. We need to respect the environment, be mindful of noise level and respect private property. Then we need to carry essential items such as flashlight, extra battery and if needed and a first aid kit. Then we need to dress appropriately for the weather and inform someone about your night walk plans, including your intended route and return time. Then the last activity is a flying fog. We need to ensure that we have to make a safety first and provide safety equipment, including helmet and secure harness throughout the experience. This will ensure your protection during the ride. We need to follow instruction and listen carefully to our guide as they explain proper positioning and technique for a safe and enjoyable flying fog adventure. We need to stay away and follow guidance, maintain a safe distance from others and pay attention to our guide signals and communicate effectively during the activity. Okay, by following this guideline, we can ensure a safe and enjoyable experience across all the water and outdoor activities. Let's prioritize safety, respect the environment, stay together as a group and be prepared for any circumstance. With this principle in mind, we can embark on our adventure with confidence, create lasting memory and make the most of our time in nature. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Masnafal bin Muhammad Kahah. My metric number X6154N7. I will explain about safety procedure that we must obey when doing outdoor recreation activities. We must have preparedness and planning. After that, we must keeping on the eye of weather. We must bring safety gear and equipment. We must do physical fitness and medical condition. And lastly, we must respecting the environment. Firstly, before doing any outdoor recreation activity, we need to make initial preparation by making a study of the area, what is there and what will happen or risk when doing the activity. In addition, provide sufficient items and appropriate for the forest area to be tracked. Second, keep an eye on the weather. Keep an eye on the weather, forecast and condition while planning to do this activity and always check the weather conditions because weather conditions can change quickly, especially those involving forest areas that have high mountains. Third, physical fitness and medical condition. To do any outdoor recreation activities requires a high level of physical fitness and good health. Therefore, we should always be alert to the negative sign of our group members to avoid risk in advance. Distance, environment, altitude, and weather are some of the factors that the group should accept while doing any activities. Fourth, bring safety gear and equipment before doing any activity like flying fox, water rafting, kayaking, and any forest activities. Bring and wear clothes and footwear that are appropriate for the activity. Depending on the nature of the activity, you may need to make use of safety gear such as helmets, life jackets, harness, or ropes. You are also must bring important things with you like maps, compass, GPS devices, and safety equipment like first aid kits and enough food and drink. Last but not least, respecting the environment. After entering the forest, we should not disturb the life of nature as it can be destructive. Therefore, we must let nature in circumstance that we find and let others enjoy it too. Next, do not disturb plants or animals or pollute the stone.
My name is Nur Ayuni Maisara binti Anwar. I will present about equipment. First, equipment for camping activities. First is tent. Tent is a shelter consisting of a sheet of cloth or other material that is covered, attached to a proof frame or attached to a support rope. A tent can act as a stop or provide protection from the sun, rain, or dew. It is easy to build it on the ground when necessary. Now more often used for recreational camping and as a temporary shelter. Second is a compass. Compass is an aid to find the correct direction on the surface of the earth. The use of a compass is important because it is an accurate tool to show the direction of the earth's surface. Compass have two types, namely analog and digital compass. A compass is used to measure distance, determine position, and find direction, while a map is a drawing of the shape of the earth's surface for an area seen from the air. A map is a source of information for the area concerned. It has title, contour, scale, indicator, adjusting line, and color code that will provide convenience and accurate capture for the terrain. First aid kit is one of the important things to have in most places because one can give first aid to the patient before reaching the clinic or hospital. Among them are first manual, tweezer, alcohol swabs, gauze pads, elastic bandage, and medical tape. Next, the equipment tent, which consists of ground sheet, mount, fly sheet, and poles. Ground sheet, known as a ground cloth or ground sheet at a tent base, is a waterproof sheet placed between the floor of your tent and the forest floor. It's designed to prevent wear and tear on the tent floor. The tent threads will stop or help any scratch or puncture caused by sand, wood, or rocks on raw sandy ground. They can also help with a number of other things such as preventing water from seeping into the tent, ground cushion, floor insulation, keeping your tent clean. The second is a rod. A tent rod is a rod connection by ropes to form tent. Insert the rod into the hole of the tent, making sure that all the rods are inserted into the correct and orderly holes. After that, connect all the rods, stretching the rod to form a stable tent. A fly sheet is the flawless waterproof outer layer of a double-walled tent. The inner layer, usually with loads of mulch to keep bugs out, is known as the tent body. Next, equipment for high road activities. Among them is harness, helmets, carabiner, glove, and belay device. The harness helps someone control belay or is used as a puller and low in high road activities. It adds an intermediary between the body and the rope. Harness has neat padding on the waist and thighs. The helmet used on the ropeway is one of the main safety tools used. A helmet is worn when doing any climbing to ensure safety. A carabiner is a metal lock with a wrist guard or screw used to quickly connect and rotate component in a fall protection system. An important tool in controlling the slope area by using a rope. Rappel gloves are gloves specially designed to provide protection and comfort during rappelling from rope burns. A belay device is a mechanical climbing device used to control the rope during belaying. The belay device acts as a friction brake so that when a climber falls with any slack in the rope, the fall is stopped. Belay devices are usually attached to the belay harness via a carabiner and are usually made of aluminium or alloy. Some belay devices can also be used descended for control descent on a rope, i.e. abseiling or rappel. Rafting is a special type of activity on water using special inflatable raft and rafting supplies. The equipment used in this activity is life jacket, paddle, raft and rescue throw.